Hello, this is Brian Meixner. I'm the low brass professor at High Point University, and I'm going to perform here the middle school all district solo for 2016-17. And I'll play through it, and then I'll give you some comments, practice tips afterwards that hopefully will be of some help. Okay, one of the keys with any sort of performance is always striving to make the absolute best sound you can on every note throughout the range, all articulations, and all dynamics. So I always encourage folks to record themselves as much as they can in order to gain that third person perspective on their playing. Many times you'll hear things when you record that you don't hear sitting behind the horn and playing. And that's the case for folks at any age or any level of playing. Um, if you take a look at the etude here, only one dynamic marked in the entire piece at the beginning. Well, there is one more there, another mezzo forte on the second line from the end. And there are a few crescendos, diminuendos that are marked in here, but not many at all. And the expectation is that the performer will do something with the music, either increase in intensity or decrease in intensity at all times. Hopefully you heard me do some of that while I was playing. Those are just mere suggestions. Doesn't have to be exactly what I did there, but I tried to create some ebb and flow in the music, some rise and fall. Use the markings that are there, but also, there are lines, 2, 3 lines at a time where there'll be nothing marked, and we have to do something with them. Also, you'll notice a void of articulation marks, and actually there's no articulation markings in the entire etude. What you heard me do there was play some sort of accented, staccato, lifted style articulations, and then I also switched it up there in the middle with some legato, very connected style as well. I did that just to demonstrate the different aspects of which you could do. Certainly don't do exactly what I did. Experiment, be creative, come up with some different ideas. But I would suggest creating some range of articulation within the etude to make it a little bit more interesting. Again, use your creativity to come up with that. Tempo was marked at 126 allegretto. I don't know if I was going exactly 126, maybe a little bit slower, but that's the tempo that felt right to me. So that's what I chose to do. The important thing, the key, is to play only the tempo that you can play cleanly. If 126 is a little beyond what you can do really cleanly and play really well, then don't play that fast. Okay. Or you may choose to go a little bit faster, but the key is never go beyond what you can do well. I've heard too many auditions where students try to play things fast and it ends up being sloppy. As a judge, adjudicator, I always prefer to hear someone play really well, regardless regardless of the tempo. And every chance you get to take a breath, make it a really big one, a full breath, and really move air through the phrase and creating the best sound that you can, regardless of the style or the dynamic that you choose to use at that moment. Anyway, I hope that's helpful. And if you have any questions, you can always feel free to contact me. And best wishes for a great audition.